Hello and welcome to our Parvati day for Navaratri. Parvati is the goddess of yoga. She's the goddess of devotion, Shiva's wife, and she became so good at her yoga practice and her transformation was so great and she was so devoted that Shiva himself appeared to her and married her. So today we are celebrating Parvati. Parvati and all her awesomeness into transformation. And when I talk about yoga practice, I don't necessarily just talk about yoga asana and the asana that you do on your mat. I'm also talking about yoga as a whole, yoga as a union, incorporating the 8 limbs, right? The yamas and niyamas, meditation, doing pranayama, asana as well. So today, it's a good opportunity to think about your yoga practice, or your yoga path. This is a lifestyle and is a transformational and very amazing path for thriving spiritually, and also to bring those teachings that the path of yoga in our day-to-day experiences and interactions. So we're going to begin finding a comfortable position. I'm gonna use my blanket to lift my tailbone a little bit and then have that posture be more comfortable. For the breath work, the pranayama we're gonna do today, and the mudra, and the asana, and a little bit of meditation. We're going to do a little bit of everything as we connect with Parvati. Sorry, technology is not my biggest strength, and this thing keeps popping out of my ear. Okay, here we go. So we're going to begin by closing our eyes and connecting with an intention for today's practice, invoking that dedication and devotion of Parvati to her practice, as well as using this practice as a transformational tool that it is. It's a very powerful practice. So let's just think of an intention. What do we want to bring into our practice? What do we want to let go? What do we need to improve? Perhaps more discipline, or be more perseverant, or maybe relax a little bit. Just connect with what your inner intuition and wisdom is telling you that you would like to offer into this practice for today's intention. And start to observe your breath. Perhaps it's early in the morning, or it's the end of your day, or it's midday, and you have things going through your head, and this is going to be the perfect time just to dedicate yourself a little time and connect with Goddess Parvati during Navaratri. So start to be aware of your body in this space. You can take a couple of liberating breaths. We're going to begin with a mudra called Yoni Mudra. Mudras are seals or gestures that you can do with your body or your hands. In this case, we're going to do it with our hands. And they seal the energy, activating different channels in your body and pathways. And they are so powerful that they change the physical, the mental, the spiritual in a second. They shift everything. So this mudra, Yoni Mudra, we can do it by putting our pinkies, our ring fingers, and middle fingers all together. They're touching. And then the tips of the index finger and the thumbs are touching as well. And it's facing down. And Yoni means uterus, and we're going to connect with that feeling of creativity that Goddess Parvati has, and fertility and nurturing, because the practice brings all of that and harnesses all those qualities as well for us to thrive. So as you have this mudra, just close your eyes for a second and feel how's the energy shifting as you do it. And keeping this Yoni Mudra, we are going to start a little bit of breath work of pranayama, box breathing, which consists of 4 inhalations. You hold the breath for 4, and then you exhale in 4 exhalations. We're going to do 8 rounds holding the Yoni Mudra. And this pranayama is very grounding, it's balancing, and it's also going to help us to prepare for a little bit of movement and a little bit of meditation, because it opens our heart. So connect with your intention on how would you like to have Goddess Parvati, this energy of devotion and transformation and fertility and creativity. Also, we are in the Libra space now, which is also beauty and creativity. So this energy is available out there for us to use it and transform our practice, our lives. So let's begin by inhaling 4 and holding it in 4 and exhaling in 4. And do it at your own pace. Don't rush it and don't push it. Otherwise you might feel lightheaded. So do the best that you can. Inhale in 4. Hold for 4. Exhale in 4 breaths. Inhale 4. Hold for 4. Exhale in 4. Inhale 4. Exhale in 4. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale for 4. Inhale in 4. Hold it for 4 breaths. And exhale. And 4. Emptying up. Feeling that connection. A couple more times. Inhale in 4. Hold your breath. Exhale 4. One last time. Inhale in 4. Hold it for 4. And exhale in 4. Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra and start to breathe how your body wants it. Just natural breath. Activating those divine qualities within and thinking of your intention that you're bringing for this practice today. You can rest your hands on your lap or your knees and continue to observe what's coming up and how is Parvati's energy talking to you right now. Whenever you're ready, meet me standing up on the top of your mat. Parvati means mountain, so we're going to begin this sequence with Tadasana, or mountain pose. We're going to bring our feet together, lift our toes, creating that suction that it's engaging our legs and the rest of our bodies. And bring the toes down into Tadasana, or mountain pose. Parvati was a yogini, So we're going to warm up this sequence with the traditional sun salutation from the Hatha yoga tradition. So we're going to inhale and bring our arms up. Exhale, Angelic Mudra. Here we're going to connect with our intention. And remember, what practices are you cultivating? What are you let go? What's your intention for today? From here, we're going to swoop our arms up high as we inhale. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana. Bring our right foot back and our right knee on the ground as we inhale and look up, following our nose, holding our breath, pressing against our hands, curling the toes under, bringing the left foot back into a plank. Exhale, bring the knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into Cobra. And exhale, curling the toes, pressing into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Hold your breath and bring your right foot in between your hands, your left knee down. Inhale, look up towards your nose. Hold your breath. Bring your left leg to meet your right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Mini back bend in there. And exhale, hands back into prayer pose. That's one side. Let's do the other one. Let's whip our hands up. Inhale. Little back bend there. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bring your left foot back, holding your breath. Inhale, look up, following your nose. Press against your hands, holding your breath, bringing your right foot back into a plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin go down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes and press into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold the breath and bring your left foot in between your hands and your right knee on the ground. Inhale, look up, following your nose. Hold the breath, curl the toes and bring your right foot to meet your left. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Mini back bend, and exhale, hands to your chest. Close your eyes for a second and observe, how is Parvati talking to you right now in this posture after this little warm up? Let's do it one more time. So let's sweep our arms up as we inhale, and a mini back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Hold your breath and bring your right foot back and your right knee on the ground. As you inhale, look up. Hold the breath again. Press with your hands against the mat. Bring your left foot back into a plank. Exhale, bring in the knees, the chest and the chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold your breath and bring your right foot in between your hands and your left knee down. Inhale, look up towards your nose. Hold your breath, curl your toe, and bring your left foot to meet your right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Mini back bend, and exhale, hands to chest into Angelic Asana. Let's do it one more time on the left side. Inhale and zip the arms up. Mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Left foot back, this time holding your breath, bringing your left knee to the ground. Inhale, look up, following your nose. Hold the breath. Press with your hands against the yoga mat, curl your toes, bring your right foot back into plank. Exhale. Knees, chest and chin go forward. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. hold the breath. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Right knee on the ground. Inhale, look at your nose. Curl the toes, hold your breath, and bring your right foot to meet your left. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Mini back bend and hands to your chest. And just close your eyes for a second here, feeling the heat that has happened after those sun salutations. What is Parvati telling you right now? That was pretty cold. I'm starting to get warm. What are you inviting to your practice, to this space of transformation? Let's inhale and bring our arms up. Exhale and go into a forward fold. Bring your left foot back and your left knee on the ground. Make sure your foundation is stable here. Your knee and your ankle are in the same angle, in the same line. Your knee's not going over the ankle. And when this foundation is solid, let's go and inhale. Arms up into Angelic Asana, the drishti, the gaze. Your hands, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And as we exhale, let's bring the palms together to the chest. Inhale and elongate the spine. Exhale and twist, bringing the left elbow to your right knee, pressing against the palms and looking over your right elbow. Inhale and elongate the spine. Exhale and go a little bit deeper into the twist. Inhale and exhale. One last time, inhale and exhale, go deeper or as far as you can and want into that twist. Remember, ahimsa. You go until it feels good, effective, and not injurious. So inhale, come back to center. Elongate the arms one more time, Angelic Asana. Exhale, hands to the ground. Ooh, that felt good. Now, I'm gonna walk my right foot towards the left side of the mat and bring my heel towards my inner thigh. Extend the back leg and find my good alignment for pigeon pose. Now rotate my shoulders up and back. If this hip is too high up, you perhaps can support it with a blanket or a block. And we start to go pressing towards walking our hands, pressing with our hands and walking towards the front of the mat, rotating the shoulders up and back, elongating that spine. Where I'm releasing all that tension from my hips. The hips hold emotions that prevent us from thriving. And perhaps you want to stack your fists and go a little bit further down. You can also use your block or go straight into the mat. This feels really good for me right here. The next inhalation, I'm gonna press with my hands against the mat, bring my right foot back, curl the toes under, bring the knees, the chest, and the chin. The elbows are hugging the ribs as I exhale and go down. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'm gonna walk towards my hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow. And from here, I'm going to bring my right foot back, my right knee back. Gonna look for good alignment here where my knee is not going past my ankle and my foundation feels good and solid, where I'm working and it feels effective but not injurious. Rotate the shoulders up and back, and when this feels good, I'm gonna inhale, bring my hands up into Angelic Asana and breathe. I'm gonna exhale and bring my hands to my chest. Inhale, elongate the spine, and in the exhale, I'm gonna bring my right elbow towards my left knee and look over my left elbow. So I elongate the spine in the inhalation and deepen a little bit more the twist as I want and feels good on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift the arms up one more time into Angelic Asana. And exhale, hands down. We're gonna bring our left foot towards the right side of our mat, bringing the heel towards the inner thigh, finding the right alignment and placement for Pigeon. Gonna rotate the shoulders up and back and start pressing with my hands as I walk them forward. I'm gonna stack. Technology and I are having quite a day today. I'm gonna stack my fists and bring my forehead to my stacked fists. Connect with your intention here. What are you releasing? What are you inviting? Slowly. Exhale. And bring your right foot to meet your left. And maybe we can go into easy pose if that is a good posture for you. We're going to do a little bit of a guided imagery meditation before we go and prepare ourselves to go into Shavasana. I'm going to use my blanket again. I'm going to take a long deep breath and close my eyes and connect with Parvati's energy. If you want to bring back Yoni Mudra, you can. If you want to do Angelic Mudra, you can also do that as well, looking for that inner silence, inner wisdom. I like how Yoni Mudra feels today, so I'm going to do it again. And take long, deep breaths, realizing what's came up in this short sequence, with your intention, and the little pranayama. And start to observe that little pause that your body makes before exhalation happens, as your mind wanders. And you can bring it back to the breath. That pause is almost imperceptible. It's very subtle. And as you go deeper and deeper into your breath, bring Parvati's energy, the devoted yogi, the yogini, into this space, reminding us divine qualities that we have and that we can daily cultivate within to transform our daily lives and also transform the interactions with others. Continue to breathe and perhaps feel her energy as a strong mountain, or visualize her as a beautiful woman or however you can perceive her energy. It could be warmth in your heart, it could be a feeling of wellness, even the most subtle hint that you are perceiving right now. And we're going to ask this energy to help us cultivate in our practice. As I say these affirmations, you can repeat them mentally. Take a deep breath. May I see the divine in me. May I nurture myself in all the ways that I need. May I recognize the need of sacred rest. May I remember to laugh and play. May I hear my inner child's voice and transform my fears. May I remember that I am loved and protected, even when I feel lost and sad. May I remember my intuition and go back to flowing when I need to navigate dark waters. May I awaken and cultivate compassion and gratefulness as light surrounds me. May I connect with my inner wisdom, creativity, and courage from my essence. May I surrender in divine guidance and love. We are one. And then just sit for a couple more breaths into this affirmations and its energy. And see what's coming up. As we start to prepare to wind down and go into Shavasana, our final posture. If you have a block, keep it close to you because we are going to use it. And if you don't worry, I'll give you some variation that you can do without a block. So slowly, whenever you're ready, let's lay on our backs and bring your right knee bend towards your chest and feel that stretch. Your feet could be flexed or pointing. And let's switch. Now bring both knees and just hug them. With your next inhalation, bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. And you can stay here if that feels good. And if you want a little bit more stretch, interlace your hands and press back. In a figure four. And switch. you do not have a block, you can bend your elbows, interlace your fingers underneath your buttocks, and then lift your hips. If you do have a block, I'm going to suggest to bring it close to your lower back and find where's the spot that feels good. Everyone's spot is different. So once you have achieved that, you can lift your legs and keep them there, or play with your legs up and down, opening to the sides, bringing the feet together. Whatever feels good for you at the moment. I'm going to choose to stay as if I was bringing my legs up the wall. And if you would like to do this without the block, you can also find a wall and bring your legs up the wall. That is also an option. And stay there for a couple more breaths as you connect with your intention. A couple more breaths and let it go. Getting ready for Shavasana. Knowing that you planted the seed in your conscious awareness for this transformation, and it's starting to take place. As you receive what the universe, Divine Mother, Mother Earth, starts delivering for you after you put your intention out there. Now let's exhale and bring our feet down, remove the block, and then just go straight into Shavasana, surrendering to the transformation of yoga, thanking Parvati for her presence and her energy, melting down, slowing down, and staying in total surrender. Really slowly, bring your knees towards your chest and roll to your right side. And take as many breaths as you need there before you come seated. Once you're seated, you can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels good for you. We're going to bring our hands to our chest, thank ourselves for the opportunity to do this practice and to bring into our conscious awareness this transformation, planting the seed for whatever that it is that I intended, and now I let go. Thank you. Until next time.